Hello guys, and today I'm going to eat something called a bang bang chicken salad. Now, I did do things earlier, but unfortunately I didn't realise I wasn't recording. I clicked on the record button, but I must have stopped it or cancelled it or some rubbish. I don't know what's gone on. But anyway, so I apologise for this. Now, earlier I had a lot of difficulty opening a plastic packet which had this plastic fork in it, okay? And I can't find what I've done with the packet now, but anyway. So I'm going to show you what happened earlier, okay? Essentially, when you got it, this was in a little teeny plastic bag, which I got to find at the moment, as everything's everywhere. And in here, it had this was inside here in a plastic bag, and you take it out, and you bend it back. There wasn't any food on it, don't worry, I've just eaten a bit. And then you snap this into place, like this. And this was due to expire on the 27th. Take my word for it, that did say the 27th. And it's currently the 1st of June, okay? On the back, and I have to show this very quickly, it said it's reduced, so I bought it for 30p instead of £3 because it was due to expire that day. Inside you've got a little pot with some sauce in it, which I poured in. I did actually originally try to film me pouring it in, but as I said, for some reason it wasn't recording. I had this problem before and it's damn annoying. So you'll just have to take my word for it that I did take the pot is inside it. It's inside this when you buy it. It's inside here. This fork is in here as well in the plastic wrapper. And I just took this off and I opened the lid. And I shook it all in, like I'm doing now, but there was a lot of it. And then I stirred it. This you'll see is a piece of chicken. This is a piece of red cabbage, I think, or maybe it's some carrots. I'm not sure. I think this is red cabbage. It also has bits of carrot. It also has some bits of nuts. So and try and find a bit where there's some nut. It also has a lot of rice. And officially, it says, and I'm just going to read this, sliced chicken breast with pickled cabbage and carrot slaw in an Asian style rice mix with ginger, soy and lime leaves. Finished with a fragrant peanut bang bang dressing. And this is the dressing, okay? They call it a dressing, but it's really some sort of sauce, okay? I'm sure people will complain about using the word sauce, but it's a dressing, which is something you pour over salads generally, okay? Right, now, as I said, I wanted to do the video a bit better than this, but I had all sorts of problems. The weirdest problem I had, and I can't even see what I've done with the I'm so desperate to try and get everything sorted out, I can't even find what I've done with the plastic wrapper now, which is worrying, but never mind. I'll find it when I'm looking for it. Okay. And as I said, I actually had to use a screwdriver. I actually had to use this screwdriver to yank open the wrapping because it wouldn't open. Normally, you can push this fork through the plastic wrapping, and that will break the wrapping, so then you can open it up. You can obviously cut it with scissors. I tried to tear it, it wouldn't tear, so it was annoying. I had to use a screwdriver. I could have cut it with some scissors, but I at the time thought I was filming. Okay, anyway, I'm sorry for rushing this, but I was frustrated having thought I was recording and finding out that I wasn't. I'm now trying to find, as I said, the plastic wrapper. Never mind. It's strange that you can lose things when you're not even trying to lose anything, but there you go. Right, so as I said, you'll see here lots of rice and things like that. It's got a sort of sharp, I think, slightly sour taste. It's mostly, I think, rice and cabbage. You do get about, I haven't counted them. It looked like there's about 3 or 4, maybe 5 chunks of chicken, like this for example. Normally I read the ingredients, but I put a lot of stickers on it. I've got a red thing which says nutty. I don't know why. Often people would buy these when they're out and about, and it allows people who just want a brief meal there and then to buy it, come out and be able to use the foot hook. And it comes with it. Now, some people would argue that including a fork like this is bad for the environment. And I know that Marks and Spencer's a while ago said they weren't going to put any more forks or knives in any of their throwaway forks or knives in any of their meals like this, their equivalents. Instead, they provided wooden versions which they let anybody take if they needed one. There's something green there. I'm not sure what the green thing is. Oh, this must be the lime leaves, so this must be the lime leaves, okay? This looks like the pieces of carrot. It looks orange. So they're like shredded the carrot. You could probably make this yourself or something similar. For a lot less than £3. I paid 30p because it was about fixed by later that day. I'm sorry I couldn't show you earlier me pouring the dressing in. I did try, but I thought I was recording, but apparently I wasn't. I make that mistake occasionally. I don't know why it happens. I think sometimes I may have moved things or pressed on the mouse button by mistake or something. And accidentally cancelled something, but never mind. Not much I can really tell you about this. It says it uses 18% energy. It says per pack. Each pack, and it's got an 18% here. And what that means is that effectively, this is a fifth of a day's, fifth of what you should really eat a day. But for me, it will probably be mostly enough. I did have a couple of sausage rolls earlier, so there you go. I'm nearly finished, so there you go. I'll probably scoop the rest out with my fingers. I don't like wasting food, so if it's difficult to get the excess out of a fork. I know that this is terrible table manners, I'm fully aware of it, but I just don't like wasting food. And it's very, very difficult to try and scoop it all out with a plastic fork, to be honest. So, as I said, inside you got this fork, this plastic fork, and I'll show you again. You can snap that open. This is how it was in the packet, but then they had some plastic wrap around it. Bend it back, bang this to snap in place, so then it's like this, and then you use the plastic fork. And as I said, this was the plastic pot that was, all of this was inside when you bought it, so all of this was inside, okay, and that contained the dressing, which I shook onto the food, okay. So okay guys, thanks for watching, bye. Hello guys, and today I'm going to eat something called a bang bang chicken salad. Okay, now it says the City Kitchen. I've never heard of them, I don't know. And this is something that you can buy. I bought this from Tesco. I got it because it was cheap. Now, often some people would buy this if they're like on the go or something like that, or just because it also contains a plastic fork, which I'll show you in a moment. It contains a plastic fork, okay, and it's got some little pieces of chicken, not much, and it's got a pot of sauce, and it's also, as you can probably guess, reduced and out of date. Now, it is currently today, the 1st of June. I said recently, okay, just a minute. It says 27th of May. Recently, our Prime Minister got married in secret for some reason, and that couldn't have been known at the time. Also, a tennis player was pulled out because she doesn't want to give media interviews. These things I couldn't have known at the time. So this proves that this really is after the 27th of May. And on the back, okay, I think it's got it would have been £3. I got it for 30p because it was about to expire that day. So there you go. Now, as I said, people sometimes might buy this because they can take it into work or somewhere and just eat it straight away. It's got a plastic fork and it's nice and portable. You can just walk in the shop, buy it and carry it and eat it if you're not near there. So I'm going to open it up now. I said, oh, I should have looked at the ingredients on the back. It's actually difficult to read the ingredients. So it says cooked chicken breast with cooked rice, pickled carrot and red cabbage slaw, spinach and peanuts with a peanut, coconut and chili dressing. Oh, chili dressing, not chili dressing, chili dressing, okay? Okay, right. Now, a lot of the ingredients have been stickered over, so I'm not going to bother with that. I mean, you know, it already tells you pretty much what it is. So, I'm now going to open it up and show you what's inside. Okay. Inside here, I have a little sauce pot. You also have a plastic fork inside a plastic bag. I'm going to get the plastic fork out of the plastic bag to show you. Sometimes I just push the typical things on camera, they just do not want to work. That's ridiculous. I know they're trying to save plastic, but this is ridiculous. Okay, I'm just gonna have to cheat somehow. Right, let's see, I've got somewhere I have a never find anything you really want this thing.